If you have scratches on your wood floor like this, you might want to try this product. It's called the Trade Secret Scratch Remover. Comes in light and dark. So they sell it individually, or you can buy the whole set as well. The instruction says that all you have to do is just to shake it and then pour a little bit on a rag and then just rub it against the scratch area. And it's also important to note that before you apply directly to the scratch surface, to test it first so that it's not too dark against the wood, and then it would just gonna make it look a little bit messy. So in my case, I have this floor piece. So I'm gonna start with the light color and then I'm gonna try to fix it with the dark just to show you the difference. And what's good about this product is that you can actually mix it to try to get as close as you can to the color of your wood floor or wood furniture. Okay, so we're going to start with the light scratch remover. Okay, so we're going to pour a little bit of the light scratch remover, not so much, just a couple of drops. And then we're going to test it on the piece of wood right here. So you can see I got 4 different scratches at different levels. Let's start with this side here and see if it works. So the deeper the scratch, the more you'll have to apply and just wait for the wood to absorb the solution. But as you can see, of course, it's a scratch appearance remover, so it's not going to actually fix the scratch, but you can already see that the scratch is not as apparent as before. So for this color of wood, you can use the light scratch remover. And then once you're done, you just have to wipe out the excess. That's why it's important that you don't apply too much at the beginning. Okay, so I kept it there just to kind of show you the before and after. From a distance, right, we can't really see it. So this was where the scratch was. And this is a super deep scratch. I scratched it with a piece of a nail. So let's try with the dark color one to see if it hides it better, or maybe it's just not the right color for this type of wood. The dark one can be quite messy because it's very dark. So we'll just put a couple drops just to show you. It's almost black. It's like a super dark brown. So let's try that on the scratches over here and then take a look at the difference. If you look at it from a distance, you won't really see the scratch. And these scratches were pretty deep. I really pressed hard on the nail to kind of show you that we have deep scratch. This product is still working. So let's get rid of the other two. For the other two, we can also mix the dark and the light one, and we'll try that, and then we'll see if it gives us a better result. So start by putting a couple of drops of the light one. Really just a couple of drops is sufficient. Then a couple of drops. Oops, maybe a little bit too much. But now I have the dark and the light together, and I'm just gonna mix them until I get the color that I want. But I would suggest, if you can, mix it through a transparent bowl and try to match the color. I think that's really going to help you find the right mixture for your wood. Just going to dab a little bit. Again, we don't need a lot depending on the areas itself. Then let's just wipe it on. How quickly it starts to hide the scratches. You see, it's already gone. And you can't even tell it was there. Looking at 1 foot from the camera here almost. When it's on the floor at 4 or 5 feet from you, you won't be able to tell it unless you really zoom in on it. Okay, so here's the final result, and you can see that scratches are barely there. And again, if you look at it from a distance, you will not be able to tell that there were scratches on there at the beginning. And here's another view. So it's definitely a product that I would recommend you try if you have wood scratches on your floor or on your furniture. Again, this is the Trade Secret Scratch Remover. Hope this was helpful.